Okay, I'll take it down.
So you my namesake for today. My namesake. Hi there, how are you? All is well? Good to see you. Well, it's a wonderful good morning to you. Good day to Canada, good morning to the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Guess what? The last time you and I linked up, I was somewhere locked in the studio, but today I've traded the air condition, the comfort of the studios for the expanse of where we are on the south of the island for another exploration day with on the GBN Caravan. It's your boy JC, and I found myself on the south of the island with some of my wonderful friends who somehow thought they got rid of me once Christmas was over. But right now, we're into celebration mode, and we're counting 47 years in counting as we move towards our anniversary, 47th anniversary of independence, and we're also moving towards Valentine's. Hooray, hoorah! But here's for today. We instead of Gittens Healthcare on the south of the island, that's on Wall Street actually, and they actually have three locations in case you're wondering. Where we are right here, there is a location in Grenville, and there's one in St. John's Central, Depredine Street. I'm going to be linking up with my namesake. My namesake, Renisha Joseph, and I understand she is the pro. She knows everything about natural hair. And it's interesting, it's kind of ironic though that we're talking natural hair, because I was kind of trying to determine how do I become part of the conversation when it comes to hair. But it is what it is. That is the least of my worries. Renisha, how are you? Good morning.
I'm okay.
What have you been up to? No lies on national TV. Tell us.
Nothing much. Just chilling.
Just chilling. Yeah, when people say nothing much, just chilling, my understand is that that's when they're up to the most mischief at all. But let's talk about what you do best. Let's talk about natural here, and it's becoming almost fashionable now, where everybody decides, you know what, put away the chemicals, put away the relaxers and everything else, and they're going natural, trendy, fashionable. Let's talk about that.
What do you want to know about natural hair?
Well, I don't know anything. So let's talk about the different types of hair. What is trending? How do you treat with it? Making sure, because some people argue that going natural is one thing, but how do you keep your hair in a bit of a semblance and looking good? Can become another challenge. And I see you have a wide range of products. So, talk to me about what is on the market, what is it people are asking for, how does somebody go in natural, what do they do on a day-to-day basis just to make sure they keep looking spruce.
Okay, so first of all, when you make the decision to go natural, you're transitioning. So we have certain products here for persons who are transitioning, such as the Dark and Lovely Moisture LOC. LOC stands for the liquid oil and cream. That's a type of method in keeping moisture in the hair, and it's very important to keep moisture in your hair when you're transitioning because you have the straightened, damaged hair, and then you have the new growth. And if you're not careful, the straightened hair will keep on splitting and it will cause the new growth to suffer. Moving
Right.
along, we have sulfate-free shampoos. We have styling creams for persons who have the mini afro or the what do they call it? Anyway, I'll call it little afro. So for those just starting off who did the big chop, some people decide to transition by allowing their hair to grow out and trim it slowly. But some persons they want to get to it fast. So they
Right.
decide to do the big chop and just chop off all the straightened hair. So for those persons, they might want to start off using a curling cream, which helps to keep moisture and also style the hair because you may not be able to braid.
Right. So for those persons, I'm assuming there's probably a wide range of different products that you can use. Maybe you could probably just take us through some of those different products.
Okay, so for instance, we right here we have Dugro. Dugro is a specific brand geared towards moisture treatment for weak hair, for persons suffering with dandruff, dry scalp, and so on. So we have different naturals. We have naturals that don't have any issues, but then for those who have some persons, while they have the straightened hair, they have no scalp issues. But then when they decide to go natural, they may have dry scalp or dandruff.
Is that a natural thing that it happens once you probably decide to go low? I guess maybe the scalp is exposed to the elements.
Sometimes it's because the hair is low, it may get dry faster. But for some persons, their hair is so thick that they may not be able to properly moisturize their scalp. Therefore, the scalp can get a bit dry.
So let's assume somebody they have very, very thick hair and they've purchased that. In terms of the frequency of use, what would you recommend?
Well, most persons have a wash routine. It's better to have a routine of every 3 days. Some persons have every 3 days. Some persons do their hair once a week. So I would advise that you use the anti-dandruff formula hair vitalizer. It's medicated. If you decide to do your hair in a braid out, a twist out, or whatever, you can use this in your scalp to keep away the dry scalp and to help treat your dandruff.
Let me ask you though, most persons when they make that decision to is because they want to go natural. So they're looking for natural organic products. Is that the line of products that here that you offer, or is there variables that persons can probably choose? Do they go strictly organic, or do you go for the others that's on the market?
We have some products that are geared to organic persons, although the most organic things would be shea butter, coconut oil, and
Right.
so on. But we have a brand here. It's local. And
Local, okay.
it's local. And it's called Her, which is her hair is her covering. And she uses mostly organic ingredients in making her products. And the process is manual. So there is no machinery, no limited machinery, and she bottles it herself and does the labeling herself, right? And she has this called Pineapple Goodness. It's a shea butter mix, and you can use it for your hair and your body.
Right.
She also has a shampoo, a clay wash, but we don't have all the products here right now because they
Right.
sell out very fast.
Okay. So it doesn't matter which side of the fence you are, whether or not you're going low, but you want to go for the chemicals, though the harsh ones, or if you want to go for the more organic stuff,
Yes.
it is available here.
We have it available here. And it doesn't matter what price range you're looking at, whether it be Shea Moisture, which is a bit on the more higher end brand. Some people like the comfort of paying more and getting better ingredients for their money. And then we also have Cream of Nature, which is one of the, I would say, middle, because there are some of the products that range from $33, but then you can also get some products for 20, like $23.
So it doesn't matter where on the economic scale you are, you can safely feel comfort in knowing that when you come to Gittens Healthcare, that you can offer them. You,
Yes, we have it all. We even have TGIN, we have Talia Wajid, we have Tresemme. Some persons, they may have the looser textured hair, and even we have to cater for persons who have white hair, because everyone is included in the natural hair game, right? Although we want to get towards more of the Afrocentric because it was not a popular thing to have Afro textured hair and be natural. So although we get more towards them, we still have those other persons in mind.
I get a sense that we focus a bit on the females. There, of course, you recognize now, no longer is being bald the fancy thing. Some guys decide they call, what's the fancy term they use for them? They're not dreadlocks. They call metrosexual. The guys that literally they're into the grooming and the everything. Not guys like me. I'm just
Okay,
bald. So let's talk about that. What do you
don't
have
leave
for them?
yourself out totally. There are still the men that have the bald head, but they have the beard to go with it. So for men who have the bald head,
Look at me.
that's
Look at
okay, darling. For the men who have bald head, you are not left out because
What do you have for me?
we have butters from Cantu, and we have shampoo, beard shampoo. So for those of you men who have a bald head, but you have a big beard, we have beard shampoo and beard conditioners. So come down.
I noticed when you said bald head, you looked at me. When you said beard, you looked away. I guess that was specifically because you had that
Yes,
had nothing to do with me.
I was gearing that towards those who had the beard.
So you said creams because for me, when I shave, I do that every day. I have treatments that I use. So I have a scalp treatment that I use, the aftershave balm stopper. I put that on, and then I have a cream that I use, and I'm good for I'm good for the day. But so, tell me what is it you have?
Okay, so am I talking about the men who have the hair?
No, guys like me.
Guys
Bald.
like you, bald head.
Wait.
Come with me.
She says, "Come with her, folks. I'm following her. I have no problems with that." In case you wonder, you just joining us. We're down here inside of Gittens Healthcare, and now we're going to see what is it that's available for men like me, bald on the rack. Yes.
So we have all different types of oils here. Although most of them is beard oil, but we have one here called Bald Moisturizing Scalp Lotion from High Time. All right?
Like I said, to tell you that's the. So when I do my application, I put the bum stoppers first, and then I apply, this,
Yes.
and it works.
Yes.
Keeps me because normally if I don't, when I head into the AC or I head out to the elements, my scalp starts to get dry. Keeps it nice and moist.
That's right. And then by Cantu, we have a post-shave soothing serum. Post-shave soothing serum. And this serum can be used on the face, but also can be used on the head to moisturize and calm the skin. It has caffeine, it has hemp seed oil, and it has ginseng. So all of that will help with blood flow, stimulation, and helping to soothe the hair follicles after you shave.
We talked about it briefly, the bald heads, and there's beard now. The growing of the beard has become it is fashionable. And everybody, you see a guy, and you see him today. Next 6 months, you see him, and you literally, without his mask, you honestly can't recognize him. What are some of the products that you have?
Okay, so for the bed, we have a wide range of products. We have this by Godfrey. It's supposed to make the bed thicker and softer. So it's sort of like, let me just open it.
Cream oil. We're going to find out what it is?
It's a cream.
Okay, so
And it
this is
has
cream.
Jamaican castor oil in it, which helps with growing up the hair and thickening of the hair. So you can see it's very small, so you don't have to apply a lot to the beard. And this is for persons who are starting off. They want that beard to grow in thick and full, not patchy. Right? And then moving along.
So that's the one for starters. Uh huh.
Pan over here, we have the just for men. We have the beard oil. We have the beard conditioner. We have this brand here. This is another beard oil. We have a wide range of stuff. Even Cantu has a line just for men with beard oil and cleansing shave scrub for the face, leave-in conditioner. It just goes on and on.
Based on your experience, what would you advise for somebody? Because very often they purchase a product, and they may not necessarily apply the right product, or they may probably just don't get it right. And what would you advise? So you want to go into the grooming of the beard. Um, do I wash? How frequent do I wash? Should I wash my face with, let's say, regular soap, or do I get your special shampoos specifically for the face, so at least I can make sure I get the desired end results?
Okay, so first of all, it depends on your lifestyle and the time you have and time management. If a guy has a beard that is just starting off, he may not need to use the beard shampoo as yet because his beard is short, and so he can use his normal face wash would do. It'll help to cleanse the beard, and it also helps to cleanse the skin. And if he has any skin issues, that face wash would also deal with that. But for the men who have a longer beard or maybe their beard is thicker, they would definitely need a beard shampoo, or they can use a cleanser that works for them, because natural hair is what works for you. For some persons, they can just use Irish Spring and their skin's flawless. For some persons, they need to get something a little more geared towards that. Maybe a beard conditioner, a beard shampoo, and so on. So it's what works for you, what works for your time, your budget, and everything like that have to be taken into consideration.
I'm going to let you off the hook, but not before we deal with guys that have the issue of the ingrown hair and the bumps and the everything. For some guys, that is a constant horror story. What do you have to address that?
Okay, so first of all, if you have problems with ingrown hairs, you have to do your research and select a shaver that is best for you.
Okay.
Some persons cannot use shaving sticks. Some persons can only use shaving machines. So you have to know if you're a shaving machine guy or if you're a razor blade guy.
Okay.
If you're a razor blade guy, we have all different types and brands of razor blades with 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever suits your purpose. So if you're a guy who has a beard but you want to trim it, you want to line it up, then of course you would use a shaving machine. You may go to the barber. For those guys who like to keep it completely clean, like yourself, we have this Barbasol Ultra 6 Plus. It's a very sharp blade. It's one of the higher ends, so you can be sure that when you buy it, you're getting your money's worth. Okay? So, and then we have over here, we have some aftershave, we have shaving creams, we have shaving gels. So you have to really, this also comes into research. When you decide to do these things, you have to research them before you do them. It's not something you can just jump into because of style and fashion. Otherwise, you might find yourself in deep waters not knowing how to swim.
Well, for guys not doing the same, I'll offer you one recommendation, and believe me, the recommendation is that when you're shaving, guys, you do not shave against the grade of your face. So you see guys, they're shaving up, down, sideways. So the rule is when you're shaving, and I'll offer you the tips, you shave along the grade. So if you're shaving this way, one direction, you could do that. or for you doing it below the neck, upwards. For your head, guys, you can either decide shave front, you go back, front, or down. Don't go zigzag, 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 and do all of that. That's what creates all of the irritation. And make sure you get, and if you have irritation, take it from me. You literally want to get a product that literally works. Use some nice warm water, wash your face before, after shaving, and find a product that works. I'm telling you, folks, this one comes JC recommended for you guys that are having difficulties keeping your scalp right. And I haven't seen the bump stopper. Um, the different range of bump stoppers. Make sure you find one because they can tell you, right, this one says sensitive skin, right? So like for me, I have to get one because I have very sensitive skin. The challenge for me, folks, it was impossible for me to shave every day. And I agree with you though that you have to get the right razor blade. Guys, you're trying to avoid bumps. Don't go and pick up. I mean, don't play Mr. Cheapy Weezy and run this for your face. This is not going to work. So what I use, Gillette 6 blades, and are these removable blades?
Yes.
Right. It may cost you a little bit more, but believe me, it would save you the headache of trying to get a face that looks as though, I don't know what. Folks, there's always something happening. Remember, for all of your healthcare needs, I see there's a lady making signs to me. I didn't know that she actually understands sign language, but I actually don't. So she's going to talk to me in English.
Right. No, we just want to remind our customers, Valentine's is coming up. That's the 14th of February.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
And at Gittens, we usually do a wide range of gifts for Valentine's. So you can get your heart-shaped balloons and your chocolates and your roses and nice little gifts. Reminding our customers that soon, as February starts, we would have our gift in store. So you can come into Gittens. We'll have a wide range of wines, cards,
Chocolates.
perfumes, loads of chocolates,
Yes.
different shapes, different size. So just look out to maybe our Facebook page, or you can call us for information as soon as our Valentine gifts is here.
Folks, and you know the quality that you get at and the prices. Top quality brand. And I always keep wondering, where do they get these top quality products at such ridiculously low prices?
We do our market research.
It's called R&D. You wouldn't imagine, right? There's a little company like Gittens Health, they actually do R&D. And the purpose of the R&D is to make sure they get you the right products at a price that is comfortable and a product that delivers. So, folks, peace and love reminding you for all your healthcare needs, for the ladies, for the men, give them a call. Your numbers, though. How can somebody find you?
Okay, so we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are in our directory, we are online, so you can just Google Gittens Healthcare and you sure can find us.
Just give them a Google them, and you certainly would find them. Peace and love. JC loves you. Remind you the place to shop. Remind you that the Valentine's is on its way. You come, guys, see what you need, get yourself the right chocolate. And again, for you gentlemen, if you get this for Valentine's, I'm sorry, she doesn't love you. Peace out. I'm out of here.